How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tail of the tape. Smoking Joe Frazier, only 6 feet tall even, 229 pounds, but he hits harder than any man alive. And they'll be facing Muhammad Ali, 6 foot 3 inches tall, the best Smoking Joe. He is.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world, Smoking Joe Frazier. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
This place is like a coliseum. When it's packed out, the fans are there. You can hear their punches. You can smell the sweat. The heat is second to none.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. Straight right just misses. Ooh, he ate that right hand. Their trilogy will live forever in boxing lore, but can they add another epic chapter to their story here in this one?
This is called Fight the Century. We've got to find a name for it. We're going to make it special. Fight of the ages, fight of the planets, fight of the gods, the boxing gods. That's it, the fight of the gods. This is that fight.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That jab misses. That left hook missed. Beautiful counter shot. And he scores with the counter. That jab gets blocked. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
I need to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that.
Don't worry, that's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath.
Even anything. Go back and win the round, right?
Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Bits on. Get this boxing back together. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that round. It's a bad round, all right? But we don't care. Go out there.
Good work. Good work at that kid. That jab's looking nice.
What are you doing? You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you're getting back into it.
Great work. Stay focused. And let him back.
And there's the bell for round 2. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. How about that time counter shot? You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
You fight the Swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's not a match made in heaven.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Is anybody going to throw a jab, for goodness sakes? It's a power punching parade. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive then. That counter punch caught him clean. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Now it's a tougher fight and he's going to be...
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Don't be looking at for one
minute. Stick him on the end of that jab and then just start gathering your pace. Win this round back.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That counter shot lands. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
It's a flat for the fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
Couldn't land that jab. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well done with that counter shot. Straight right just misses. Can't find a home for that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Great work. I love it. I love it. That jab's slick.
Anything.
There's the bell for round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Good counter punching. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. don't want to trade shots. Halfway through the round, I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. These punches coming from every angle. Nice counter shot. Do you believe this? Just missed with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just keep him on the end of the...
Come on, you let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. Beautiful.
That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in that.
On to the fifth we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Nice exchange here from both men. Good counter punch. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Catch and shoot. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. There's a counter shot. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know.
Just take the round off.
Let's start the sixth. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Punch, counter punch. One punch could change everything in this battle. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges. You'd
like to see more jabs. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
Get back out there.
There's the bell to start round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A perfect counter lands. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. When are we going to see a jab from these two? These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The straight right just misses. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Great round. Great round. Now relax. Relax.
I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round.
You'll take him out. He's too tired. He's not getting back up.
Smart. Get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right?
There's the bell to start round 8. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Nice counter shot. They exchange punches. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. Knee Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Switch on. You've been coasting this fight. Now you're going back into it. Now it's a tougher fight.
And we enter the ninth. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done.
Oh my God, Johnny! Frazier is in trouble again! Frazier never won to back off or back down.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Both men step back for just a moment. Trying to land that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always... This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up.
Come on, you let me into the fight.
This is the 10th. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain, though.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Can't score with that jab. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he close you down.
Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, you don't see it very often, but here it is. This fight ends in a draw.
What a fight, what a battle. I'm exhausted watching it myself. And you know what? I'm happy it's a draw because nobody deserves to lose and nobody deserves to win. These guys put it on the line.